everybody, I'm back. Sorry this isn't a redesign video, but I've kind of been in this mood of just drawing what I feel like, and I've been putting off a lot of gifts for my friends, so this first drawing is a gift for my friend Darmokin. I know I'm saying that absolutely wrong, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell me later when they watch this. But I decided to do a cute little shopping date drawing of her OC Soda Pop, which is based off of a jumping spider, and then my spider OC Ash. At some point I probably will talk about her, but just for this video we're gonna do a Q&A. For this one, I figured since my brain has been pretty much flatlining lately, and basically to say that we're almost to 30k subscribers, which is super amazing, and I can't believe I've gotten this far. And I thought I'd make this kind of fun. So anyway, let's get into some questions. Okay, first question. Let's do something simple and nice. What's your favorite color and what's your favorite animal? I think my favorite color currently is yellow. I tend to change colors. I'm not somebody that sticks to the same color forever. Favorite animal? Dogs. Dogs are probably my favorite animals. I can't tell you what breed because then we'll be here all day, but dogs are probably number one on my list. Question number 2. What made you decide that you will start redesigning characters? Well, I didn't really start redesigning characters until the pilot of Hazbin Hotel dropped. I know this is starting to turn into a redesign channel, but that wasn't originally my plan. But after doing the gender bent stuff, I just was like, let me try my hand at redesigning again, and I think I've just, I'm having a good time drawing whatever I want. But yeah, there's no real time for when I decided. I kind of just did it and didn't stop. Question number 3. Hi. Do you plan to one day create a completely original story? If yes, what would it be about? Okay, I have 3 original projects in the work. One is a feature film technically, but the other one is a short film, and then the last one is a TV series, and that's the one I'm currently more invested in. I have 2 TV show ideas, but the one I'm doing now, and it's basically just like a underdog kind of story. It's like if Supernatural and Hellboy had a baby, sprinkled in with a little Owl House, just for some flavor. What it's about is kind of hard to put into words because I'm still currently working on it. But I will be showing my character designs because that's how I work. Yeah, if you guys want to see what they look like, let me know, because I still haven't decided if I want to show you guys or not. But question number 4. What's your favorite food and drink? It's gonna sound gross, but my favorite food is blue cheese. I eat it on my french fries, and my mom gags every time. My favorite drink would probably have to be blue Powerade. It's just one of those, not too sweet, not too fruity, but, not water, and not soda. So, yeah, that's probably my favorite. Question number 5. How would you feel if someone saw your videos and decided to design his own OC? Would you be flattered by this info? Well, yeah. Question number 6. I vaguely recall you mentioning you've been to an art college / studied animation. What was that like? Okay, I won't hide what school I went to because I feel it's important, but I went to the Art Institute. And originally the school that I was supposed to go to was closer to home, but it shut down. So that should have been a huge red flag, but I eventually did get to go to school in my area. Everything was normal. I was surrounded by peers that really understood everything. I even had teachers who had worked in the field. Everything felt good. Like I was gonna get the job of my dreams by learning what these people had to tell me. Lo and behold, they were just as backwards as I was about everything. I pretty much used YouTube for everything. All I did throughout the entire run of my schooling was character designs. I did do other extracurricular stuff. I did creative writing. I did acting. I even took a fashion design class. It was only level 1 and I could only take it once. But, I took every opportunity I could. So even though they didn't help me in the end or actually teach me anything, I won't say I didn't learn anything. Question number 7. What are your favorite character design tropes and why? I don't know if it's considered a trope, but I love characters with gap teeth. I don't know what it is. Gap teeth or buck teeth. Something about that it's stupid because it's just teeth, but like that level of design has always made me extremely excited. And it might just be me because I kind of have like a buck tooth thing going on. But yeah, uh, that's what I like. Question number 8. Do you like video games? Yeah. I'm super obsessed with Hollow Knight. That's like my favorite game to play. Question number 9. Hiya. What's up? Have you ever collabed or plan on doing a collab with someone? I have not collabed with anybody here. On Instagram, I've collabed a few times with my friends, but here on YouTube, no, I don't think so. I still would have to make friends here. The only friend, it's hard to explain. We're friends to a degree, but me and Deep Cut are semi-friends, but our content is very different, so I don't know if doing a collab would ever be a thing. Question number 10. Besides Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel, what other web shows do you enjoy? I honestly don't know that very many web shows. I mean, I used to watch Bee and Puppy Cat, but, that didn't go very far. And I used to watch Bravest Warriors, but that went downhill fast too. I don't really watch a lot of animated content here on YouTube. And I mean, technically, well, yeah, no, I don't really watch anything. Question 11. What if you came across Stolas? He has a thing for imps, so be careful. I think he has a thing for male imps, so I think I'm gonna be fine. But, even if he was interested, I would say no, because, as I have said time and time again, I am asexual. So, yeah, no funny business here. Question 11. What is your favorite redesign from Miraculous, High Guardian Spice, and Has Been Hotel? Currently, from Miraculous Ladybug, it would probably have to be Gabriel. And I don't know, maybe it's just me and my love of moths, but like, I feel like I really nailed his villain design. But yeah, High Guardian Spice, probably Snapdragon. I know it's very simple, but the color choice that I did, and then the armor in general, I really love. And then Has Been Hotel. I think my absolute favorite redesign from Has Been Hotel that I've done, Alistair. I'm very proud of my Alistair redesign. What is your favorite clothes fashion type? The 1970s and overall grunge and punk aesthetics. What is your favorite plant/flower if you have one? Sunflowers. A good chunk of my backyard is just filled with sunflowers. Question 13. I've got a few. Some of you do. How do you feel when someone tells you that your redesigns/designs are too complicated to be animated? It doesn't hurt my feelings or anything when you guys say that, but it only irritates me when I get the same comment over and over and over again. How do you pick out such awesome color palettes? I don't know. I've been doing this for so long that I'm my own color palette maker. Like, I will take pictures, or pictures in general. Like, I have my reference board, obviously, so, I'll see something that an artist used, and I'm like, oh, I really like that color palette, and I'll play with it, just to get a good idea of, like, how they're using it and how to make it work. And then after a while, I'm like, I don't really like this, I'd like to add something else, and then I add something, and then, I just keep working and working at it until I come up with a pretty decent color palette. Number 3. How well do you think the Has Been Hotel series is gonna do? You don't have to answer this one if you don't want to. As much as I really want to put faith into this project, judging by the Hell of a Boss storyline, I'm not too sure how Has Been Hotel will do. Obviously, the first season, will have its fans. We'll all be frothing at the mouth as soon as it drops, but I have a feeling that later down the line, where it's going to turn into a Voltron situation where it's really good in the beginning, and then the ending just doesn't stick that landing. But, I hope for the best. I want to say I hope for the best, but I've kind of been so disappointed these last few years that I don't know. Question 14. What's your favorite Pokemon? Jigglypuff! I'm not going to explain it, just know that she is my favorite. Question 15, and this is probably the last one because it is extra long. 1. Do you have a color you hate working with for some reason? Example, hating working with pink because shading is a pain. I think the color I hate working with the most would probably be, I'm gonna say green. Green and yellow. Green and yellow are the two that I have the most issues with. And it does have to do with shading, but it also has to do with so many different shades of green that it just boggles my mind. Like I work with blue, and it shouldn't be any different from green, but apparently green is just this whole other thing. Yellow is hard to work with because of shading as well, so I feel your pain on that one. Number 2, would you prefer to do art projects in a group or by yourself? I'd like to be in a group, but I would also like to be like the second in command kind of person. Like, number 3, what character is your guilty pleasure? Like, you shouldn't be a fan of them, but you can't help it. I don't know. I don't actually have any characters that I think I shouldn't like. I think at one point I might have had a character that people were like, oh, you shouldn't like her and da-da-da. But after a while they were like, oh, she's not that bad. Oh man. I guess I could say the diamonds. I mean, technically, they are bad in general, and a lot of the fandom really hates them, so maybe it's the diamonds? Because a lot of characters I like tend to just be like the secondary hero character or like a random background character. Like, I do like villains, but I don't have like a villain that like is my guilty pleasure or anything. Number 4, what's your process when designing a character, either for an established universe or from scratch? Okay, this is different for both of them. For an established universe, I work on style. Like, I immediately start sketching the style to the point where I have semi-mastered it. Obviously, I can't do a 100% match, but I do my best. As for scratch, that is its own mess that I don't think we have enough time for me to explain. It's kind of like, have you ever seen those ransom notes where everything is cut up out of magazine clippings? That is my process when I do scratch designs, because I'm basically Frankensteining everything together. It's weird, and I've had my friends tell me that it's weird. Number 5. What do you think is the funniest misconceptions about artists / the drawing process? Oh man, I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. 6. You've shown us you have a really good understanding of storytellings and what would go well with an audience. Do you plan on creating your own stories someday? If so, what would you want to go for? I technically already answered this. However, I want to say thank you. Last question. Hello. 1. I love your videos. They are so exciting to watch. Thank you for the not question, but, still thank you. Number 2. Would you buy a Monster High doll? Well, currently, no. I would not buy the Gen 3 dolls. However, I do have a collection of Gen 1 dolls. I have a good amount. They're not currently with me. They're at my mom's. Is my Heath Burns doll from the camp package, and then my Calliope Jellington from Circus du Freak. She's here. But I have a ton of Frankies. I have a ton of Draculoras. I have an Abby. I have Spectra, and then I have Spectra's friend from the Ghost movie, and then I have the two-headed mermaid from the movie, and then I have a hybrid. I'm still trying to get a Nathan Rotter doll. He's so hard to find, but I really, really wanted that doll more than anything. Like, the Deuce doll, he's fine, but I don't know. Something about Nathan Rotter was always my favorite, and I would really love to find that doll. I have a few more dolls, but I can't name them off the top of my head right now. Okay, last questions. Do you have any favorite ship? I understand if you don't want to say. I know some fandoms can be toxic. Well, I'm not afraid to say what I ship. So currently, my top ship right now is Steady, which is Eddie Munson and Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. I already know, so don't even say it because I don't care. It's my comfort ship, and that's what I choose to just indulge myself in, okay? Another current ship, originally it was Goldrick, which is Hunter and Edric from the Owl House. I did ship them, but I've slowly kind of ignored that ship and have now been favoring my OC with Edric. Another ship of mine is with me and a friend of mine, Beetle Julia. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. They have a character named Scotch from their Horror Circus project, and I created a character specifically to simp all over that character. So those are my favorite ship. I have more, but those are my like current ones. So yeah. Anyway, that's the last question for now. Next video will be whatever I have managed to put together because as currently my schedule is a bit up and down, so we'll see what it is. But anyway, I hope you all have a super fantastic day. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. You can also add more questions here in the comment section. The more questions I have, the more videos I'm able to make to answer them. So whatever burning question you have for me, just leave it down below and I may answer it. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye!